Hello dear students, welcome to your geography class. We are doing chapter 6, Asia, the largest continent. This is 7th video on this chapter. Our topic is natural vegetation. Please refer to page number 110 of your book. So let's start. So first reason is tundra. In the picture you can see I have shown moss in the first picture and lichen in the second picture. That is what we found as vegetation in tundra region. Vegetation that can survive extremely cold temperature is found in tundra region. Next is taiga. Taiga has coniferous evergreen tall straight trunk with sloping branches and needle-like leaves to reduce transpiration. The needle-like leaves are covered with waxy coating which prevents water loss through transpiration. The examples of trees which are found in taiga are fir, which you can see in the first picture, spruce in the second, pine in the third, and cedar in the third. Next is Manchurian type vegetation. Coniferous trees with the planes used for growing crops. In the picture you can see a forest you will find in Manchurian type climate. Next is China type vegetation. In China type vegetation we will find mixed forest with evergreen trees. The main trees of this region are, in the first picture you can see bamboo, magnolia in the second picture. The picture at the bottom, first picture is camphor and second picture is of oak tree. Mid-latitude desert type. Mid-latitude desert type has thorny bushes and short grasses, which you can see in the picture. Temperate grasslands. Temperate grassland has short grass stretching across plains, and there are only grass, no trees due to lack of rain. And this photo is from steppe grasslands of Kazakhstan. Mediterranean vegetation. Let's first have a look at the trees which are usually found in Mediterranean type of climate. The first is orange. The second picture is of olive tree. At the bottom, the third picture is figs, and number 4 is date palms. Mediterranean type of climate has the speciality that its winters are wet, means the rainfall occurs in winter season, and summers are hot and dry. So the trees are adapted to such environment. And how this adaptation has occurred? Because the trees have long roots, so they can absorb more water from the ground. They have waxy leaves so that the transpiration would be minimum, because due to transpiration there would be loss of water. So these trees minimize the loss of water through the leaves, because the leaves are waxy and they have spongy barks for the same purpose, which helps in storing moisture for a longer period of time during dry summers. Next is tropical desert vegetation, also known as thorny vegetation. Only thorny plants are found in such regions. The vegetation found here is cacti and spiny shrubs. In the upper picture you can see cacti. Cacti is plural of cactus, and in the picture below you can see a spiny shrub. Monsoon vegetation. Evergreen and deciduous forest are found in monsoon vegetation region. Deciduous forests are those in which the trees they shed their leaves in a particular season. But on the other hand, evergreen trees are those trees which do not shed their leaves in the entire year. Some of the examples of the trees which are found in this region are shown in the pictures. The first picture is sandalwood, second is a rosewood, third is sal, fourth is deodar, and the fifth picture on the right hand side is of teak tree. Equatorial vegetation or equatorial forest are three-tiered. They have very dense hardwood trees, then they have other dense small trees and plants, and at the level 3, or we can say three-tier system, there is undergrowth of creepers and other type of plants. So this is the most dense forests. The examples of some of the trees found here are shown with the pictures. The first is ebony, the second is mahogany, the third picture is of orchid, and fourth is a kind of epiphyte. An epiphyte is a plant which grows on another tree or plant. So that's all in this video. Now please watch video number 8, which is the last video on this chapter. Thank you so much.